Okay, good morning, everyone. Sup, Prussia? Sup, Maximus? Gotta be faster than that, Maximus. We're all depending on you. Just kidding. All right, let's see. Good morning. Let me see. Give me a second. I am attempting to... Oh, we'll start here. It's fine. Full display. Goofternoon. So... Oh, wait. My camera's not on. That would help. I also forgot to... Let's not do that. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. So you'll notice my thumbnail here. We're gonna do a little bit of YouTube work here for a second, and then we're gonna follow that by probably just working on more card stuff. But my video is arguably not doing very well. People seem to like it from the comments and all that, and the retention and that kind of thing. But my click-through impression rate is abysmally low, which means my title and thumbnail need to be different. So we're gonna try some stuff out. It might just be that I have to use this one, because I did a test. This one's performing better. I can watch it over and over and over again. See, it's not even, that's the interesting thing is that's not even the problem, right? Because like it's being put in front of, so the interesting part, we'll just go behind the scenes here for a second. Its retention is really good, right? Like, I mean, it's got 64% of people are still watching after 30 seconds, which is arguably kind of better than normal. Not necessarily for all my videos. My intro, I think, was maybe a little bit weaker, but there's a 30% retention. It's like overall. So it's really not bad. The problem is the people that are seeing it, the impression rate, right? So there's 24,000 people that saw it, and only 1%-ish of people actually watched it, right? So it's only 500 views. If you want, of course. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't, I mean, you know, I wouldn't stop you from watching my video 1,000 times, but, yeah, the problem is all the people who are seeing it aren't watching it. Well, it don't really help. It's mostly about people who see the video and don't click on, yeah, exactly. So, we're gonna try a different approach. One of the things is, I don't know if it's the colors or what. It might just be... I had a few people who looked at this and said, this looks AI to me. Basically. So I think I'm gonna change the colors on it a bit and make it more... I don't know. I'm gonna try a few things. One of the people in one of my groups says that you should just change, like if it's not working, you should just change it every 24 hours, like your title and thumbnail. So my strategy here is I'm gonna try basically just making it look less like weird, I guess. Not weird, but you know, like the weird colorful sort of ness to it, and kind of make it more like one of my other thumbnails and see how it goes. And then probably if this doesn't work, I'd probably also change my title too. And if this doesn't work, then we're gonna go and we'll probably make it more like the other title here. It does seem to be keeping people more, but arguably their like thumbnail test is kind of bad because it only shows watch time and not how many people are clicking on it. Granted, obviously people who watch it more or for more time means, you know, they're probably you're probably getting more views, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. So it's kind of like, you know. So we're gonna play around with this for like, I don't know, 15 minutes here. I kind of just want to make it different colors. Let's just save it actually as a different thumbnail 5, I guess. So we're doing that. I'm not sure if any of y'all are even interested in the YouTube aspect, but you know, here we are. I kind of want to just shift almost everything color-wise. Like what we might do is just do a hue and saturation shift and kind of make it more. That's not really what I want though. Oh wait, hold on. That's because it's not in the right spot. We want it like here. We're gonna try my classic blue and orange. The YouTube aspect is intriguing for me, at least. I'm still trying to figure it out too. Yeah, it's a whole. Also, welcome, sup, Purple. Yeah, it's its own beast for sure. I think we're just gonna try to go for like a little bit more realistic looking, I guess, is the goal here. Because there's really no reason my video should be performing as poorly as it does or is right now. Just based on its stats, right? It is, I mean, as far as analytics go, where does it show this? Engagement. Not watch hours. Okay, I don't think it actually... Yeah, so the interesting thing is now that it's been 48 hours, it does show real-time engagement, right? So, the goal here, and it's definitely gone up, right? But even 3% still kind of low. Oh, bunch of stuff. There's an interesting philosophy in marketing that you should spend 80% of your time on the title, text, and top of the page. Similar idea to this. Exactly. Yeah, a lot of people are, a lot of YouTube people say that you should be really spending like most of your time almost on your thumbnail. And I definitely don't do enough of that. But at the same time, like, I think this is one of my more interesting thumbnails. That said, I don't know if it's the most, I don't know if it's perfect in the aspect that it's like, I don't know if it illustrates what I'm trying to show as much, but either way, yeah, it's packaging, right? That's all a thumbnail is. Thought, what about putting more info about the video topic, such as say more about randomness is doing in your game? It's worth iterating on it for sure. Just a small suggestion, but I don't know what I'm talking about. So the biggest thing, I mean, so I do want to change my title. Thumbnails typically shouldn't have too much text and stuff like that. It does seem like, let's see here. This one might actually be performing better because you can tell that it's cards more, right? Because I have multiple thumbnails. So maybe this is just the better one to go with. I'm not entirely certain though. It seems like it's doing a good bit better. So I mean, maybe I need to just make an entirely new thumbnail. I think this one's not perfect, you know? I also feel like your title is the issue. Yeah, honestly, I had a different title and then I second guessed myself, so I am gonna probably change my title. I mean, maybe I should just try that. Your title is kind of boring, to be honest. Well, I appreciate that. Let's see. No, you're right. I think it's, I'd say artistically interesting, current, but doesn't grab the viewer as much in terms of what's inside. What you're missing out on is not what you're missing out on not clicking the video, for sure. Yeah. What was the title again? I think it's Minions Solved My Game's Biggest Problem or something. Or my TCG's biggest problem. I had a different one before. I think I'll try it. I have like I'm on the wrong thing. No, I'm not. Just to exit out of this. Why is it doing that? No, go away. Yeah, that is a bad title. Before honestly, it's kind of hard to, sorry Beats, we love you. No, it's good. I'm not upset about it. It's objective, and that's kind of what I need, right? Let's propose some other ideas. Give me a minute. Let me find where I put them. The original one I was going to go with, and it's kind of like the reason I was going to do it is because it's been following my trend of, yeah, we love you, but you can't seriously go with that title. You're right. We love you so much that we're going to make you change that title. I mean, I was going to change it regardless. Well, we love, LOL, love you lot, or wait, lots of love. What about randomness thumbnail? Wait, sorry. What about the randomness thumbnail with talking about randomness in the title? So originally, my original idea for it was inconsistency. Well, so okay, let me preface this a little bit too. It goes with my my sort of format that I've been going with that seems to be doing well. I don't know why I didn't just start with it, but here we are. So like waiting your turn is boring. So I made it more fun. So it's like the bad than good, right? Or like damage feels unimpactful. So I fixed it in mine. What I was going to do originally, before I second guessed myself, is inconsistency was ruining my game until I added minions. I don't know if that's like more interesting. It doesn't reuse the word randomness, but inconsistency is like similar enough, right? The thing is, they say you're not supposed to, like pretty much all the bigger YouTubers say you shouldn't repeat words in your title because you're just losing out on the little amount you have to do, right? That's better title, but still amazing. I can't speak. It's okay. I can't either. All right, here's all my ideas. Some of these were just brainstorming and not even legit ideas, but just writing stuff down. Randomness ruins card game, so I balanced mine. And the one, yeah, I don't know. Inconsistency breaks. Inconsistent decks breaks games, so I brought balance to mine. Brought balance to the force. Yeah, most of these are like just me throwing out ideas. It's not even really good ones, particularly. Unpredictably draws. I mean, I don't know. What do y'all think? What do I need to emphasize? I do. I mean, one of the problems too is like a lot of the time, like you're looking at these kind of things, and they like a lot of YouTubers are like, you need to make sure you come up with your title first, right? And I didn't really do that, right? You come with your title and thumbnail first, and then you make your video around that almost, because it's like if this is a good video idea, you can have a good title and thumbnail. Now the idea. Is randomness ruining your game too? Thumbnail, text, unbeatable RNG. Sam Altman, please help me. See, I don't want to necessarily target it to just people who are making games. Hey, Beats, look in the Discord server. Okay. On. Ah! Hold up. Okay, hold on. I wasn't ready. Look at that. It's beautiful. Random title, random card, random text. Yay. Randomness. I love it. It's beautiful. Such a good thumbnail designer. It's so good. I love it. It's so random. Peak. That's so fetch. I love it. Thank you. You never know. It could do good. Yeah, I got my thumbnail on the stream. Okay, yeah, but randomness is ruining my game. I'm debating. I'm thinking. I mean, it can't hurt to try, right? By the way, my thumbnail design is held together by duct tape and prayers. Randomness killed my grandma, so I removed it. That's wild. I was tempted. I did have the idea that like a joke that's like chaos is ruining my game about chaos. But you know, here we are. Oh my god, I got the perfect name. I'm worried. Maybe something like the problem with decks. Yeah. I don't know. The only so the only issue I have with randomness is ruining my game is that I feel like a lot of the just like purely negative titles don't really do as well. And maybe that's just me. I think people are just sick of seeing like, oh, this is so horrible, you know? My trading card game was held together by duct tape and prayers until I did this. Too many words, but I actually do like the idea. Yeah, true. I don't know. I personally also just don't want to have just purely negative titles. It's just not me, you know? Like even my like, is this game really that bad? I don't know. It just doesn't feel like me. After I did it, I was just like, I don't know. I could change it, but I think it is what it is now. I fixed RNG with one simple trick that doctors hate me. There was I don't know if you've ever seen The Craftsman, but there was one, it's like 7 sculpting tricks that the government doesn't want you to know. My game was on life support until I did this. See, like, oh, that's decent, but I feel like it's not. I feel like I've seen almost seen that before. All right, let's think for a second. Okay, let's take all this into consideration. Honestly, I might try inconsistency was ruining my game until I added minions. I might just try it, right? And then just do some more things on it. Because I don't think... I mean, some of these ones are, honestly, they're funny and they're interesting, but I just don't know... I don't know whether that actually makes a good title, right? I mean, it's clearly not real clickbait. It's like a clickbait parody, right? A lot of these ideas, which could actually work, right? Because then it's funny, right? I feel like you could go so many different routes with randomness. You could go control versus chaos, fair versus unfair, luck versus skill. So many. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, so I mean, what do we... So here's my problem with this thumbnail, and I like it a lot visually, right? But I think the biggest problem with it, right? For one, you know, people were saying it looks AI, which could potentially detract from it, right? But the second biggest issue is, even if the text is interesting enough, right? Which arguably, I don't know. When you're this big, right? Which is like how big it is on a phone, you can hardly see the cards anymore, right? Which I guess, like, kind of to your point, Josh, is, it's weird calling you Josh, Seal, is that, you know, it could be better text, right? If it's this size. That's why partially this one might be doing better, right? Because it has the cards in it, right? But at that point, it's like, does it matter that it's all this weird colors? Like, should I just go back to, like, you know, more normal colors? Or is this eye-catching, right? Is this color scheme eye-catching? My game was held together by duct tape and prayers until this happened. Or alternatively, my game was held by duct tape and prayers until I did this. Potentially, I could see. Again, it's. I think it's too many words. Once it's past 50 characters, it gets cut off, and I don't know if that's top 10 TCGs better than Pokemon. So yeah, I think this, because this farther away, you can kind of tell it's cards. I think part of the problem is the Endling itself doesn't look as much like a card because it doesn't have text in its body, right? I got banned from Cracker Barrel because I did this. No. I love the idea, but no. That's hilarious. I love that. I think for now, I probably... Let's try this. Because I don't want to spend too much time on this on stream. I mean, maybe I could. Like, I could create a whole new thumbnail. Or, you know, take this and rewordify it. Obviously, I have to like draw all this, which is kind of annoying. I think the title is the main issue. All right, so let's do this. Let's just start with one of my alternative titles, right? And just see how it goes. And then if it doesn't get me something by tomorrow, I'll probably create a new thumbnail. Best ROI is going to be workshopping the title. Yeah, it's true. I'm going to start with this because it was my first thought, right? And I backpedaled. Again, it kind of fits my scheme that's been working well. I kind of messed with what was working well, right? So... I don't know if I should use the word TCG versus game. Game's more broad appeal. TCG is more niche focused. I know a lot of people don't know what a TCG is, although it's been much more popular with, you know, like TCG Simulator or Card Shop Simulator and all that kind of stuff popping up. Like, it's a much more searchable term, but then it also might mean that people aren't looking for your content. I don't know. Kind of hard to say. So here we are. I don't know. We'll start with that, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I guess I have y'all here, so, you know, it might be worth talking about it, but... And so part of the problem, too, is, like, your first... The start of your video should... Again, this is, you know, a lot of like the YouTube research stuff, right? Let's make sure my stream didn't die. Everyone still here? Do we have anyone? Did our stream die? Live. We're still here. Okay. Because it's been crashing randomly and I don't know why. Test. Jiggle around. Yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, okay, cool. I just want to make sure stream is dead. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so one of the things that like a lot of the bigger YouTubers, you know, or like all the YouTube advice things say is the first bit of your video should match or should be instantly paying off the promise that you made in your title and thumbnail, right? In my case, I talk about inconsistency or randomness and that kind of thing, and it's instantly paid off in the first few seconds, right? It's like, hey, this is about randomness, right? You're paying for what you get. This isn't a clickbait title, right? Is basically what it's saying. But yeah, the English were bugging me, so I did this to fix it. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say what works or what's going to work best. I don't want to diverge too much from... I mean, it's all about randomness, right? And inconsistency or chaos or whatever you want to call it, right? Luck. Yeah, I think... Luck versus chaos control, yeah. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I think we'll just start with changing the title and just go from there, but Jesus, British were bombing my capital, so I did this to fix it. That's wild. That's wild and crazy. I think I might have to do a little bit to the thumbnail again. I don't know if randomness is the best thing. I don't know if the cards here are really, again, you don't notice them when it's on your phone and it's this big, right? Like, what are those, right? So this one might end up just being better. But we'll see. Copenhagen, 1807, September 7th, 2nd through 7th. You like. True. You're not wrong. Okay, anyway. We'll just run with what we've got right now, change the title, see how it goes. And if it's still bad on Wednesday, I'll pick y'all's brain, I guess. Okay, anyway, that's it for our YouTube section of our segment of our stream. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. I think, yeah, so I can do this. It's weird because normally it tells you, actually, let me check on my phone something real quick. Help me get motivated to do shit. I believe in you. You can do it. But yeah, I'll show you some, we'll talk about some card design stuff. I know that's what you're working on. Hopefully that can inspire thoughts in your brain about your game as well. Let me just check something on my phone here, because for some reason the YouTube on your phone is different than the YouTube on your everything else, so... It also still says that it's reaching a wider audience. Like, some of the videos it showed, it's like, look at this. Oh, it doesn't even show. Okay, yeah, it's like 105 of the impressions were sent to, like, the Jake Paul fight. Like, I don't know, one's from this, you know, like, I don't know. I can't even, what even language is that? Like Hindi or something? Like a music video? It's like, where are these videos it's recommending to? Like, why and why? So it is definitely, I think, throwing at a bunch of things that aren't specifically tailored to my content. Which is a good thing, you know, algorithm doing algorithm things, but, you know, here we are. We'll see. We'll, I mean, and it says it's doing about the same as usual, right? I mean, it's kind of average. It's not at the point where it's, like, exploding like some of the other videos, but yeah, packaging is definitely a thing. Good enough. Okay. All right. Let's move on. I did want to yeah, I did want to let me do this real quick. This is, did I actually want to do this? I'm trying to decide, because I was tempted to do, like, change the colors. And mostly, actually, probably the most important one is to change make these more visible, right? Which might mean less cards on the table. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think about that right now. We'll do that later. I'm back. Did we get a good title yet, or are we still joking around? Honestly, I think I'm just going to, roll with the one I had thought of before. I'm gonna roll with that one for today. The inconsistency was ruining my game, so I added minions. It's not the best, but I'm gonna try it because it was the one I was originally gonna do, and I just again backpedaled. We'll probably try something else tomorrow, but if it doesn't for some reason do well, which, you know, there's a good chance it might, I'll play around with that kind of stuff, right? But I kind of feel like doing some art, so I'll probably it's kind of hard to say. I think I just need to think on it some more. I probably should have come up with more before I even you know, release the video, but we're gonna do my first bet, right, and then see how it goes. But in the meantime, we've got cards to do. This is our little guy. By little guy I mean giant guy. But yeah, if y'all think of any titles that are not turbo silly. What's up, Sam? Bro living in 1525. What's that mean? What am I saying? Yeah, so we're yeah, I kind of want to do a tiny bit of polish on this. Oh, Prussia. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I do want to do a smidge more to this. Is this? That's the glow. I want to do a smidge more to this. There's a few things that I kind of missed because I was just tired at that point. I still have this open. No. Or like 1815-ish. It was founded in 1525. There you go. We want farm. We want farm. We need farm. Open farm. Where the heck is it? What did I just do? Oop. I want this color. Yeah, some just tiny little touches I wanted to do and try a few things out. And then we'll maybe just implement the card and then start another one, potentially. Kind of just want this to have like little rows, right? What layer am I actually putting this on? Oh, on. Actually, you know what? Whatever. It works. There we go. And then I kind of wanted to give him a little bit better rim light to kind of make him stand out a little more. So we're going to do that. Do we like the green eye glow, or do we want, or is a different color better? Kind of just chose green at random. Doesn't really have any significance. Although we do kind of have some colors of... We kind of have some colors meaning things, right? And it's kind of unintentional, but we'll talk about it for a second. It wasn't necessarily unintentional. Some of it was, some of it wasn't. It kind of just happened that way. So like as far as lore wise, right? Sergeant Nathan Card can summon cards from other trading card games like Pokemon, Army Scans Entropy, and Magic the Gathering. There you go. Hell yeah. It breaks the game. So Oscathia kind of has this sort of blue sort of archetype. I guess it's not 100% true because like the merchant, but the merchant does have blue on them, right? They have red and blue, but merchant's also a traveled person, right? So they would maybe have different stuff, right? Barbarian's kind of red, right? They've kind of got like a reddish tan sort of theme. Magic users kind of either have honestly blue or this sort of teal color, so maybe we should make his eyes sort of blue and teal because that kind of feels more in theme. I kind of like this you know, teal glow, which I believe is just, it's maybe this color. Hold on. Oh, hi. How are you, kitten? Not that the lore super matters in this game, but PV suddenly materializes in the middle of the battle, and it's like that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I also like the teal glow. Yeah, I think it looks cool. I don't know why this isn't working though. I guess it's technically. Let me start over on the glow. I think I can do better. We're gonna use an actual, because yeah, he's a magical being. We may as well make him seem that way, and then give him maybe just like a sort of like a glowing sort of pupil thing. Yeah, I like that a lot better. And then maybe over that we do a bit of a glow. Yeah, I like that better. It really, the green didn't really shoot your eyes to him, right? Your brain was looking over here, right? Before that, your eyes are directed over here, right? Because it's the brightest area. Now his eyes kind of are. I still want to do a little bit more with that and maybe put a little bit more shadow here, right? Because this is very, he's dark right now, right? He's in shadow. So your eyes kind of are drawn here, where the character is obviously not, right? So he could not be in shadow, but I think it kind of just looks cool. So let's do, for one, let's do a little bit of extra shadow in the fields here, right? Like the cloud is projecting it, maybe. Kind of lighten that a bit. Maybe even have it so the mountains kind of have a bit of shadow. And then that way, this sort of light beam is kind of directing your eye in a way, right? So your eye is kind of directed this way, right? I wonder if I went a little too far though. That's probably good. Okay, and then I think I want lastly to just give him a well, I did have one other thought. Let's see what y'all think. I was tempted to maybe make the cracks glow like a smidge. It's too light. Make him look a little more magical. Do we like that, or is that too much? I think it's kind of cool. It's maybe a little too much. I really should have done this on a different layer. Let's do that real quick, so I can adjust it if I need to. I also haven't labeled any of my layers, so this is just a nightmare, but it's okay. I kind of just want to make him stand out a little bit, and then... What is happening out there? Do you guys hear all this construction noise outside? Oh, they're finally taking all my fallen down wood from the storm. It's beautiful. What? Hello. Hello, creature. I was away this weekend, and so my little kitten requires much attention. All right. Let's just make that a little less intrusive. There we go. All right, and then lastly, let's just do a rim light around him, which might actually need to go over everything rather than just... This will make him stand out a bit more. Currently working on the British artillery card. Nice. Glad you're getting some work done. What, was trying to think here. So how does your... Well, I don't want to distract you necessarily either. I was gonna say, how does the game, like, function? Like, what's the, because I know I saw some of your cards. I guess what are your base mechanics? All right, and now we want to do like, not add. Vivid's gonna be way too insane. Hard light might be it. And then just lower it a lot. Magic the Gathering, but 10, yeah. 10 minus, oh, like, yeah, gotcha. The scale, yeah. Very much smaller with guns, gotcha. Very cool. Sounds fun. Very nice, though. Yeah, okay. So what sort of ability is the I like the new character. Looks like a little baby in it. It does. He's actually massive. He's like a big little guy, you know? So this is the size of a person. And this is him. He's very cute, isn't he? He's very much a friend, you know? Okay, I think he stands out a lot more now. I like that a lot better. And we'll go with lighter color, I guess. Oh, 10 to 100 times the scale. Gotcha. Okay, I was like, wait. I thought you were trying to do, I don't know, my brain wasn't working there. Well, damn. That sounds big, seeing as Magic has how many cards? That's 200,000 cards. It looks like you're trying to make. So good luck. Because what? Yeah, Magic has roughly. Actually, wait, no, it'd be more than that. Yeah, Magic has 27,000 cards. I don't know if that's all unique cards. They might just be like duplicates with different art and stuff, but still, it's a lot of cards. I mean, purely in fighting. Ah, the scale of the battles. Gotcha. I was like, well, good luck, friend. Okay. I don't know. Do I want to do more on this? I could. I keep remembering things I wanted to try. Like I could give him a little bit of snow. Oh, give him a little bit of snow on the top of his head. That just ends up looking lighter and not like snow. Maybe a bit of moss on his feet. It doesn't really add anything, you know? I don't even know what this layer is doing. Oh, that may have just been the one I just made. Let's try one other thing. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. All right, good enough. Okay, cool. We're happy with that. He's done, I think. Always little tweaks to do, but... There we go. There's the golem. He's done. Then, let's see. The battlefield, tactics, fighting game, also collectibles. Gotcha. Very cool. Panzer Leader, but the card game. Okay. Let's we're gonna have to turn this off. Which actually he looks pretty good with even without the border on. Not perfect, but never is, but we'll save that. We'll export the PNG. Minions. No. What are we doing? Art. Card art. Player cards. This is a hero, technically. And we'll save him. Yes, we want to replace it. Look at him. Look how cute he is. He's a big little guy. Okay, so now technically what we can do is we could actually implement him into the game if we want. Why am I looking at devlogs? Okay, this is the current version. This is this version. This is technically the beta version, right? And not the current version. I probably am gonna have to have another one for beta and one for like staggering the versions of the game. Back, anything interesting happened? I just did some corrections on, or like some little touch-ups on our little friend here. Give him a little bit of glow, kind of made him stand out a little bit more. That's about it. But yeah, he's done. He's friend-shaped. He is friend. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, goodbye. So I'm gonna try to implement him into the game real quick, just for the fun of it. So we'll add him in, why not? Insert row below. He is a hero. I guess we'll just start with 2 copies. I don't think... let's see. Okay, we literally say reverse monk. So let's just copy monk's text and oh well, here. He's Golem, but what is full name? Is it just Stone Golem? It doesn't necessarily have to be Golem. It could be like Arcane, like Construct or something. But if you want to spitball some ideas, I'm down. He's kind of like a... Let's see. When defending. Column of the pothole. This man and his potholes. When defending this hero, with this hero, it only loses half as many units. I think this is... Yeah. When defending, it only takes half as many units when it takes damage. I don't think I need to say during the attack in this sense. That might even be excessive information, but... When defending, this hero only takes half as many units when it takes damage. I guess that just makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. And I suppose... Okay, so it has an ability, right? So let's do this right away while I'm thinking about it. Images, AAE, card art. we want heroes. I want to upload a hero. Go to file location. Golem. Upload. We want to grab him. Copy path. And then we paste him in here. He cannot attack. It's got to be a unit cost to move him, right? I don't know exactly what that cost is and how much it should be. Probably kind of low. Remove. Again, let's write it in here because spell check is nicer. Remove 3 units. What's the okay. From this card may move from may move to want to be one of the only people who knows about the mega unit? Sure. I'll learn about things. Remove 3 units from this card. This card may be moved to the land or structure zone. We don't really have a term for that, but this card may be moved to land or structure. I don't know if it's zone or slot or what. Is actually I'm gonna. Ooh, that is a good question. It is then considered. All right, here is the spoiler for it. No screenshots. I will not screenshot. Is it on Discord? I'm assuming. I won't throw it on stream either, because then it will get control deck. Here, it's a whole heck of a lot of units, I can tell you that. Looks cool though. I can dig it. I like the blueprintness. No, you can put it on stream. Okay. Oh, it's a okay. Gotcha. There it is. Very cool. I can dig it. Yeah, blueprints are cool. Honestly, it's just such a cool aesthetic, even though it's like a like obviously it's a practical thing, but the aesthetic of it is cool in general. Okay, like it is then considered that type of card. Who knows if this is going to break the game, but... All right, now that we've done that, in theory, we can go to layout, or we can go to projects, we can go to beta, and we can go here and then refresh the CSV. I didn't mean to do that. Hello? It should be popping up, but it's not. I did put it in the right one. Let's double check I put it in the right one. Well, let's give it one more refresh. Might just be taking a second. I didn't mean to do that. Refresh. That is not it. Oh, hitting the wrong button. Okay, let's make sure I didn't swap these about. I did not. This might just not be running off the beta one. Oh, let's see. You can also get 1/3 of the description. Okay, I was gonna say that's only a third. Nice, crazy. You need all 6 pieces in the same blueprint for the same nation just to make the mega hit. That's cool. I like that. I always like the combining card sort of things. It's fun. No screenshots would be a good thumbnail. Makes me want to know what I can't screenshot. That's very true. Screen shoot is actually what you said. There only exist 3 of each. Very cool. I like it. All right, I have to hide my camera for a second. Give me half a sec here. So no one can steal my game. Give me just a second. Share. Publish to web. We want the player decks. Publish. Okay. No, we want a CSV. Let me copy it. Okay, yeah, it was different. I'm pretty sure. Why is it not showing up? Did I just do the wrong one again? Sorry, I'll give me just a minute here. Just get to look at my face. Okay. Give me just a minute here, guys. So basically what I'm doing is I'm importing the CSV to this thing, and if I show people, they can see the link, and they can, in theory, steal everything. So we're gonna try to not do that. What are we looking at here? Oh, I mean in here. broken. Well, I broke the game. But we can fix that in a second. They even do the right thing here? No. Super enthralling content, I know. Let's see. What's okay, cool. Let's do this. Nope, hold on. Let's refresh. Here's, I guess, I'll take a look in, oh wait, you're posting it. Hold on, give me a second. I think I broke my game. I broke everything, everyone. Don't mind me. What the heck? There we go, that works better. And then in theory this should work. We should see, okay, well, let's go back to this. Oh, it's not letting you, are you trying to link? Or is it a long word? Because sometimes it doesn't let you post things that are either really long or links. You can always throw it in Discord. I do actually have, oops. I do actually have, if you want to do like live stuff, there is in the Discord server, there is a live chat thing, I think. Where is that? They didn't make that? I thought I made that. Yeah, there's the stream chat. So if there's anything that doesn't post, you can always post it in stream chat if it ever, you know, doesn't work. So unleash the might of the, I'm not even gonna try to Wonder Zeppelin, I guess. I'm not gonna read all these words because I know I'm gonna butcher them. Marvel of engineering to destructive power. Imposing Zeppelin soars at greatest heights, reaching altitudes of 10,000 feet beyond the reach of eventual anti-aircraft defense. Very cool. Where's the stream chat? It's so yeah, it's just in Discord. It's right below general. It's right there. Unless I like messed up the like permissions, but you should be able to see it. Little exclamation point. There you go. I see you. Okay, let's figure out why this isn't working. Because we should see our little golem guy, unless it's putting him somewhere it shouldn't. No. Why is this not working? Do I need to add a card? No. Ah, okay, we're fine. All right, let's just do a test. Test. And see if it's updating stuff. Okay, the test shows up, but our whole entire card isn't. Why? That's really weird. It should be in the 12th box. Or I guess it should be here, right? Like, That's so strange. All right. Give me a minute. I'm going to, I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit the bathroom and I'll figure this out. Be right back. I have returned, as the prophecies have foretold. And we have a Luna. She's very cute and very fluffy. It also wants to escape. Kitten break. Look how happy she is. She's purring a lot. I wonder if you can hear it. Music is probably too loud. Look at that face. Okay, you want to be free? Give her pets. Okay. Goodbye. All right, why is this not working? Let's try this. See if that helps. I don't understand why it's not importing this. I can hear it, slightly hear it. I wonder if I did. Hold on. Let's try it. Let's try this. She's probably gonna run away, but I've captured you. Can we hear it? And Mike is definitely picking it up, but yep, can. You happy? Or are they purrs of please let me go? Look at those eyes. We need a stream voice chat. We could do that. I mean, right now it's just any voice chat because they're hardly used anyway. Okay, bye. Moon kitten, ha 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 ha. I guess I could have turned the music off on your side too, but here we are. The heck did I put my gloves? Sorry, give me a second. Gotta keep my wrists good. I hear it like a good diesel engine. Okay, I'm eating a granola bar this time, but it is not, it's actually a granola bar. It's not a granola bar of lies. Okay, go into voice chat one. Currently I'm not going to go into voice chat. I'm not going to do that on stream. Not that I don't trust people, but I have no idea what people are going to say while I'm on stream. So that is not something I'm going to be doing. Not unless, I don't know, maybe for an event. But more than likely, that would only be something that I would do off stream. Potentially, I do have some work I need to get done, but that's a terrible idea to go into voice chat on stream. Yeah, I have no idea what people are going to say. But I do have work I need to get done after stream, so probably not, but yeah, unfortunately. But maybe at some point we could do that kind of thing. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not something I think is a advisable idea. Because people can just, you know, yell out any sort of slur and get me banned, you know? Okay, now I need to figure out why this isn't working. Oh, you know what? I know exactly why it's not working. It's because I've never actually added new cards before. So what I need to do is under Druid, I need to insert row below, go like this. Oops. And bam, done. Beautiful. User error. So what we like to call that. Look at him. Look how cute he is. Oh wait, you guys can't see it. Sorry, I apologize. Full display. Look at him. He's there. He's a guy. I always forget it just auto-populates these these icons. I'm like, oh. Although, look at him. He's like he's zoomed in on Beats. Hilarious. And pretty cute. I don't know if this is exactly the correct wording, right? Because technically you should be moved to any section, so this wording means he can't be moved. Like he can't be moved back to hero, right? So that might be something. I probably just need to include hero. Can we switch out the background music? Like, what do you mean? Like pick new songs or... No, it's a federal offense to change the BGM. This is the Beats themed music. It's not really my themed, but I did specifically request to use it. 1812 Overture by... I have no... I'm assuming that's old enough to be royalty free, but I'm not gonna... If you post it in the stream chat, I will look at it. But, again, something I'd have to pre-look at before I'm going to change stuff. At some point, maybe, I know, like, here's the problem with a lot of that. Like, there are a lot of streamers who have, you know, they do the whole, what's it called, request thing where you can play music on stream. The only problem with that is on YouTube, that's just going to get flagged and demonetized. Where, like on Twitch, it's like another thing, right? All right, let's see if it's on Spotify. We could add it into the queue. Will the group who play the instance of music you use or publisher, etc., have the copyright? True, right. It actually depends on who actually made the music, right? So if it's made earlier, then... Yeah, I don't know how that works. I'm gonna try not to get demonetized. I'll take a look at it afterward. Not that it really matters, but... Well, yeah, so the thing is, the composition is from 1880, but the people who play it, I believe, have the rights to it, right? The copyright to it. The whoever performs it is technically... So you can play a rendition. Yeah, what Maximus is saying. If someone from 2000s played the music, uploaded to Spotify, then it would be copywritten by that group. And I believe is correct. People perform it, the publisher have the rights to it. So I'd have to find a non-copyright version, which is technically, I'm sure, exists out there, but bruh. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Let's make another card. We did Golem. He's done. What do I want to do next? What do I want to draw? Ooh, as I drop something. You may place cards into other players' places. Oh, it's embassy, right? We got a lot of cool structures. I mean, lands are also good. I mean, I guess we just have to do all of these eventually, right? I also am thinking we really need to do more Old God stuff. And then I guess on top of that, do we really need to get out patch 1.1.5 just to kind of fix all the issues. Although maybe that might require more playtesting before I do that. But this is mostly like bug fixes, right? And then maybe try to get, I think in this patch, I want to try to do, make the old gods stronger. So I'm just gonna play G and B and relax for a bit. Nice. All you gotta do is just learn the song and play it. No big deal. Heck yeah. First, I need to learn an instrument. Let's get a kazoo. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, right now I kind of just feel like drawing. Just because my brain, I don't have enough brain power, I think, to come up with much right now. I'm still tired. Kind of drove a lot this weekend, so at least there and back. So I'm kind of just a little tired. Plus, the whole video kind of was stressing me out. It got like no views at first. And that's a little bit stressful. But anyone have any preferences on what I draw next? We got Lich, we got a Spellblade, Frenzied Marauder, Nomad, Priest, Bard, Mercenary. We could do a giant turtle. That could be fun. Hollow Ground, Graveyard, River, Bog, Field, Valley, Jungle. We also got Embassy, Unsable Soulbind, Church. Structure that's just called Structure. Another structure that's just called Structure. Airship. Another structure that's just called Structure. A Witch's Hut. An Arcane Barrier. Divination. Suggestion or Hypnotic Melody. Dispel. Growth. But with triggered effects, it doesn't actually not growth. And Counteroffensive. Spellblade. We do a Spellblade. Shitty Cannon. I don't even know what that would be. I guess it would probably be a structure, but all right, Spellblade, sure, we'll go with that. Can attack any number of monsters, ruins, or wastelands with the units it has, but takes double damage. Do we still like that? Let me see. Can attack any number of monsters, ruins, or wastelands with units, but can take double damage. Or flat damage, right? We decided on... We have to determine which one makes sense, but... Yeah, I mean, that's still cool. Alright, Spellblade would be cool. Let's look up some inspiration. Make sure there's nothing inappropriate on the first page of Google. We're good. Guess we could have safe search on, but you know, here we are. Trying to decide what kind of look we're going for, right? I do like the idea of a cape. That's fun. I kind of like the sort of hooded aesthetic, like hood and a blade. And then probably, although... And then just have some sort of like magical energy on the blade, right? Yeah, I think a cloak would be cool, kind of deal. Like a warlock kind of deal. Although I think warlock is maybe more suited to the hood and stuff, but all right. There's some ideas. Okay. This is saved. Let's start a new one. New We want a card, create. Let's just throw on a different color on there so we're not just staring at a white screen the whole time. Let's start by saving it as well, because last time I didn't save until like I was basically done with it, and I'm like, that would have been bad if it crashed, so. Spellblade. Okay. Actually, one of the first things we need to do, and actually I haven't showed this before. Well, I showed it before, but it's been forever since I've done it. So I have my little, I call them pawns. They're like my little, you know, my like little guy, right? But I do have, and like obviously I've got all the like armies against entropy. Oh wait, hold on. I think they're under like fantasy stuff, right? I got all these guys basically all sectioned out into different things. But yeah, for these sort of type of guys, I do put them in their own sort of aesthetic, right? So let's do, or their own, what am I trying to say? Their own sort of I have base templates, is what I'm trying to get at. It has nothing to do with anything I was saying, but yeah, I have little base templates. We can like body style and that kind of stuff. Question is, what do we make in the Spellblade? I like the idea of a hood. I like the idea of cape. I kind of like the idea of playing with purple as a color, because we haven't really used it that much. Like some sort of, you know, purple and lavender maybe aesthetic, and then maybe some like gold in there for good measure. Potentially. And then maybe like the blade will be like the same sort of glow. So that's our like color palette. I'm not sure how I feel about the gold actually. Maybe more like a darker gold. Or just like really dark blue. That might be cooler. We also want to save this out. Save as fantasy. All right. Is a Spellblade a man or a lady? What's our distribution? Not that it really matters, but I have no really other reason to decide one way or another. Pretty even. Let's just start and see how we go. Start with the head. Hoods are always so difficult for me to draw, and I don't know why. Maybe do the kind of Assassin's Creed hood where it's spiky. Well, I think I got it in one here. Well, I really should be drawing this on a separate layer, but whatever, here we are. We're just doomed now. Doomed to fail. Actually, I guess that's fine. I almost feel like I want to give him like a pointier head, but maybe not. Maybe this comes down a little bit further. Yeah. Actually, you know what color is going to be better than the gold is like a silver. I think that's it. Like a blue-gray. Doesn't need to be there, but... Catacombs de Paris. Paris? What does me? Oh, yeah. Oh, gotcha. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely very Assassin's Creed-y looking here. Let's see. Probably fine. Yeah, so far the lore we've developed, which still not sure if it's canon per se, but it's what we've talked about so far, is that the mages are outcasts, essentially. But they kind of have been like, oh, hey, you know what? We're okay with you if you can help us not all die. So, having like a hood and stuff kind of is aesthetically makes sense, right? To like hide your face. What you doing? Yeah? Is that so, kitten? Yeah, the hood probably should be on a different layer, because if I do this, I don't know if I can make the eyes on a separate layer, but that's okay. I feel like he's almost gonna need something like the, well, I don't know, we'll see. We're just gonna play around. I almost want to have like a scarf almost. Maybe more like a cowl, right? Like a... very ninja-esque, but which might be too much. I think we just leave him with his face exposed. It also looks more like a helmet. It's kind of funny drawing these because technically you can see through like the back of their head, right? Very silly. Okay. We need the eyes. I don't know why I didn't include eyes in the template, but, you know, here we are. Everyone gets their own eyes. I think a skinnier guy makes sense. Yeah, we'll go skinny. Skinny mage type. I mean, his body's gonna be altered a lot anyway, but he's gonna have a cape. Suspected spam caller. No, thank you. Yeah. Anyway. I think I kind of want to give him like a little bit of shoulder pad sort of dealios here. Because like he's got a cape, right? Oh wait, this is on the wrong layer. Then maybe a bit of a cowl situation here. I don't think it'll really see it, but it'll be okay. It needs to be a little bigger. Just floating eyeballs. I guess we want to kind of give them robes, right? Might mean we do. It's always tricky going over their legs, but we'll do it. A little bit of a tailcoat situation. It's only Let me look at some of my other character designs. I don't want to like copy them at all, per se. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Looks kind of funny right now. Let's do like this. Actually, no. I kind of want him to have like some sort of pendant here. Again, let's look at some references. Did I close my? Just to see what people are doing, you know? Helps you get some inspiration, right? I guess, yeah, we can give him some armor. That actually might be cool. Because, like, a Spellblade somewhere between a mage and a knight, right? Kind of deal. Let's give him some armor. Like, maybe, like, a bigger shoulder pad on one side. It's a little too big. Also have a Terminator here. We don't want that. Is that what it's called? No, it doesn't terminate at the... It's... Well, it's just... Yeah, the lines are overlapping, which doesn't look good. Whatever it may be called. Alright, this is diverging from what I originally had thought, but I think it works better, so... I think I want to give him like a chest plate as well. And the rest of this should be sort of more of a cloak-ish thing. I don't know exactly what we're going for here, but it works out, I suppose. All right, we also designed him a sword. I have an idea in my brain. A very fantasy-esque sword. I think we want like a longer blade. I think that's cooler. And then maybe even a little skinnier, honestly. Oh, this is on the wrong layer. Question is, did... No, it's all got black outlines. Okay, I was just checking. Well, this has to be like perfectly symmetrical, but you know, here we are. We're working on it. Now the guard looks too big though for the scale of the blade, or the ornateness, I guess. Not even ornateness, the delicateness? I don't know, I'm just saying words now. Yeah, that's better. Actually, you know, kind of like the... Yeah, we'll do that. And then give this some straps. And then this is kind of supposed to be a gem. There we go. The blade's a little bit off center. Just by a smidge. I think it's just the point, but honestly, doesn't matter that much. Probably not. All right. Okay. Ugh. How's everyone doing? Working on anything fun? Doing anything? Will I take a break, drink some water? Get a stretch in. Not really working, but fine anyways. Good. Sometimes that's fine. It's good to not work sometimes. Oh. How do we feel about more art stream, like the art stream sort of stuff? Is this entertaining at least? I know it's not like as active content, right? It's more you know, it's kind of just stuff, you know, it's not really as engaging, right? And it needs to be done, right? That's the other thing. But Spellblade's looking good. Yeah, he's coming along. I think he looks Spellbladey enough, right? I like art streams. Okay, good. Yeah, I know it's like it's more of like a chill vibe, right? Than like working on something where it's much more active. This is kind of more of a hang out while I draw stuff, you know? But all right, let's I think we're good on that. Let's color him. I guess let's start with the head, I guess. It's kind of do we have anyone who has facial hair? I know that sounds like a weird question to ask, but I guess the mage, right? And that's about it. I was tempted to give him like a beard, like a mustache. Something. I think we'll color that in. Although, hold up, wait a minute. Let's try something here. Give him a... I don't want to give him like a huge beard per se, though. Like the clean shave, like not clean shaven, but like a like a Beats beard, you know? How do I do it on my character? I kind of forgot. Okay, the line art's very thin is part of it. The only problem with doing like a beard on these little characters, I don't even know the problem, it's just it's so funny when it's not. It doesn't make them look a lot older, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just interesting. Which I guess beards just do that, right? But it's like almost maybe like more than you'd think it would be, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling. Don't mind me. give him a serious face. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. How far back can we go? Probably not back far enough. Well, I kind of like him having a bigger head, so we might just stick with that. Just doesn't feel like it fits the aesthetic, really. Or the character. Kind of makes him look sad. I was thinking like a goatee, but I'm not sure I'm digging it. All right, anyway, let's just color him in, and then maybe we'll tweak him a little bit more afterward, but... Okay. I think we're probably going to go like hard on the lighting in this one, so I don't know how much even coloring is going to matter as much, but we'll start it out. Hide the eyes. All right, we said purple. That's the purple I want. I never realized how much purple I actually have in my color palette here. I like the deeper one. I kind of want a silvery color here around the rim of it, and then maybe a secondary part here. I kind of want to do like swirly bits. He needs something on his face, I'm pretty sure, but we're gonna come back to that later. Alright, and then I want the dark blue, because I think that'll look cool. Okay. There's that. Let's do the body. Yeah, he definitely needs something on his face. I have no idea what yet. It might just be his expression, but... it could honestly just be like a mask-ish thing. What about... no, maybe this is crazy. But, like, it's a spell blade, right? So, like... I'm almost wondering if we have it more, like... maybe a scar. Well, I was almost thinking, like... I mean, a scar would actually be kind of cool. Or tattoos. Like runes. You know? That could be kind of cool. But I'm wondering... let's test this out and just see if it looks good. I'm wondering if we do something more knightly, right? Kind of like a weird combination of like... like a knight's helmet, but with a hood. But eyes are still exposed. And just hear me out on this. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but we're trying it. I don't know if it's gonna make him look too ninja-y, you know? Too, I don't know. Something like this, sort of. Like Knight's, guard sort of deal. I think he's maybe just looking like Ninja Turtles, what's the name? Shredder? Wait. What's the bad guy in Ninja Turtles? Is that right? His symmetry is so off, and I was drawing the wrong layer. Gotta love it. Love drawing on the wrong layer. It's my favorite thing. Ah. Does he look like too much Mortal Kombat? I don't know. I think it might be okay. It's kind of unique for a Spellblade, maybe, but not the most unique design ever to exist, you know? Sometimes you just gotta do things. I think it's okay either way, but still. Oh, that really likes Mortal Kombat. Yeah. I was like, this is reminding me of something, and I don't know what it is. I'm like, Mortal Kombat. All right, let's look at Mortal Kombat for a second. It's Scorpion, right? Or Sub-Zero. I cannot spell Scorpion, apparently. Yeah, right. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but yeah, it's kind of idea. It's very ninja-y, right? Looks much more like Sub-Zero. Yeah, I guess it's true. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if this is what I want or not, you know? I'm not so much worried about it being like, you know, looking like a thing versus whether this is what I want, right? I almost wonder... if rather than having like the nose piece, right, it's just more like Knight's Guard look kind of deal. Nice, looks like he has stuff on his face. Alright, screw it. We're just making this one layer. I'm gonna regret it, but we're doing it anyway. I don't know how I feel about it. All right, this was one option. Let's see what... let's see what else we can do with this. This is probably way too much effort, but not really. I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's not too much ever. That's silly to say, but like I didn't have as much of an idea, I guess, going into this one as I did the Golem, right? The Golem was like pretty clear in my mind, whereas this is kind of like I don't know what I'm going for. I think that's just making me feel a little less confident in it, you know? A little bit better about that. All right, let's try your idea about doing Scar kind of deal. Never done a Scar on one of these characters. Let's see. I mean, is like pink the right option? Or maybe do like one across the face. That's kind of cool. Lightning Scar. War paint could also be interesting, like doing like, or like some more like runic looking things. Actually, maybe that is just what we go with. I'm literally drawing pie. You can't stop me. Face tattoos, that's kind of what I'm thinking, like runes. Gasp, I have the perfect idea. Okay, I'm ready. Ooh, the god runes. That's cool. All right, let's do it. I was actually kind of just thinking that because I did a circle and I was like, that's the, yeah, let's do that. I kind of like that. That's cool. Let me remind myself of those. Gods. Oh, gods. Let's see. There we go. Player gods. So I'm up here on my second monitor for reference. Of course, now I can't see you. There we go. Why is... Hold on. Give me a second here. That is not gods. That is growth. Ooh. I guess we're fine then. Okay, anyway. It's interesting re-looking at some of these because I definitely messed some of this up. All right, they're definitely gonna be really small, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think this is a better color. All right, so this is its own layer, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, and then we do one of these. Got creation, got harvest. So you got a magic, of course. They're all very swirly. Do we do God of Destruction on his face? How does it go? It's like... I guess they're all on his face, but you know what I mean. That might be too much. I kind of like the little, like, just lines on his nose like this. Maybe curved. Might need to balance some of these out, actually, because some of them are like more circular and some are more more angular. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Of course, they're gonna be like this big, right? I feel like harvest doesn't actually make sense. How many gods do we have, though? I mean, I guess I can probably fit most of them on there, though. No, I'm saying that. I need this, like, bigger on my screen. Let's do, let's pull in destruction for half a second. Let's have it in the background. All right, yeah. I probably could just like copy and paste them, but the resolution does not matter here. I think I do want like some sort of design unifying it all, but how do I do this? Merge layers. Tattoos. God of War definitely needs to be on there, right? It's kind of like old. This is so extra, but it's fun, you know? Sometimes it is fun to be extra. Keep doing that. And then we want, I guess, altruism or abundance, maybe. Abundance makes probably more sense as far as like who he is and what he's doing. Like harvest doesn't really make sense, but hard to draw it at this small of a scale. It's kind of a longer one. And more detailed, or like more lines are closer together. That's good enough. Again, this is so small on his face, it doesn't matter. And these really shouldn't be this close to his eye. They need to be like farther off based on the perspective, right? So it's only really like half of them showing. I think humanity needs to go this way more. Did I just not even move it? Bro. There we go. I don't know, something like that. Let's draw on the eye layer. Outer glow. I don't know if I actually want that, but we're gonna have it on for now, or have it there. Okay, I need to hit the bathroom again, and then we'll do his body part there, and then I've been streaming for a while. I might go for a bit, because honestly, I'm pretty, like, I don't know, out of it today. So it could be kind of nice to just work for a while and just hang out with y'all. So I'll be back in a bit. Maybe I'll eat on stream. I don't know. We'll see. Be right back. Gasp, eat on stream, how could you? I know, it's foul. I don't know. Could be a thing. I almost wonder if the thing that's maybe throwing me off is that his face is redder. Let's hide these for a second. I'm almost wondering if we do like a more... Yeah, I think the tattoos is cooler than the scorpion mask. Oops. What if we do, yeah, more of a ghastly looking facial color. That's way too ghastly. Okay, hold up. Let's take this color, make it more that and a little bit lighter. Call me crazy, but I almost want to make his face bluish. But then we're getting into like weird territory here. That's not how that's supposed to be. I think that looks better with the contrasting colors, it being more yellow than red, if that makes sense. A more olivey skin tone. Just because the red kind of contrasted with the purple too weirdly, where the yellow kind of works better. So we'll go with that for now. All right, we're deleting this thing. We're not doing that. All right, let's just color his body, see how it goes. Body. We don't need this here anymore. All right, for the most part, it's cloak, I think. I guess this are all gonna be Control Shift E. Those are all going to be this color. And this stuff is going to be Control Shift E, expand, paste. Oops, I want this to be there too. It's all gray. And then title that. Go here and here and here, and then Control Shift E, expand, and let's do this dark color. Gotta go. Bye. We'll see ya. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you coming by. Have a good one, dude. And maybe on the armor we have some like more runes. No. Okay. Pretty happy with that. Actually, you know what? I think I'm good enough for this merge layers. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I almost want this to be this color. That way the head stands out a little bit more. Funny part is this doesn't even this isn't even oop, blink check. Oh, this isn't even the card art. This is just the character. That's the funny part. That said, though, I think this is gonna come in handy for later on when I actually want like these characters. If I do a digital game, they can be animated and stuff. If they're all separated like this and not just like drawn onto the thing. So it will be nice. It will be useful. I guess I'm gonna kind of give him... I don't think this is going to be his expression, so I'm just gonna hide that. Blade should be pretty easy. Actually, let's do this too. It's just this color. There we go. Something's still slightly off with this sword, but this wasn't technically entirely useless. Not really. I mean, I still needed to draw him, right? But the way in which I did it is... Sword dude, heck yeah. Spellblade. What's up, Blue? How you doing? Just like a few pixels over. And then... I'm surprised you can get up so early to do art. Yeah, I mean, art's easy. Well, I don't know. I was about to say art's easier, but yeah, it's more of a discipline thing, honestly. It's like not even like I was pretty tired, honestly. Still am. Because I definitely didn't necessarily feel like doing this morning, but you know, this is asymmetrical, and I think that's okay, because I don't care. You'll never notice once it's like in action. But there we go, Spellblade. I think he's done. We just actually need to make the the card now. I think he looks sufficiently Spellbladey enough, doesn't he? Maybe, probably. If I was to do like something more intricate, like one of my like soul art pieces or something, I don't think I could do it. But the fact that this is such a simple style, it's really easy to work with. So yeah, put all these in a folder, call it Spellblade. Save the file, and now we actually need to like go to the actual card itself. I will give him a cape, I think, but I think that makes more sense in here rather than you know, words, rather than in the actual thing, because like I think his cape is going to matter more for the sort of flow of the art, right? The composition, that's the word. I think I want him doing one of these sort of things. where his hand is gonna be. Sort of up and over. We'll probably make his pose slightly more dynamic as well, but I'm thinking like the kind of like hand back, one hand on. So one thing that looks ridiculous when you're doing art, but I fully recommend it, is when you're trying to figure out a pose, you actually do it. So I'm thinking the sort of like, you know, this sort of pose where he's kind of casting a spell on his blade, right? Hopefully you can hear me. But yeah, casting a spell on his blade and sort of doing a crouched over. So I guess one leg, can't really see it. Basically one leg needs to stick out and the other is crouched, right? So yeah, we'll do that. Well, that just fell on the floor. Oh yeah, a lot of animators act out scenes they're making too. Same goes for voice actors. Yeah, exactly. It's 100% worth it. It's kind of hard because you can't really make this super dynamic because it's kind of like a little guy, but he's got. The sword probably should be. I guess both his hands, right? Kind of back a little bit. Well, I guess when you reach your arm back, right, it's kind of still at the shoulder area. So his hand technically should be like here. I might go back a little bit. I think that's about right. His body posture wise, right? It's facing you, which works fine with what we have. Maybe his hand's a little more in, his other hand. But the biggest thing is gonna be his legs, right? Still, yeah, it's slightly angled, so that's fine that we moved it that way. And then his legs are the annoying part. So one's kind of out. We may even, in fact, have to... We're just going to move that out of the way for a second. We do need to give his leg a bend. All right, one more time. Should have kept this with me. Right, so it's leg bent. One leg is out straight. Again, you can't see it, but... But here we are. Oh, good point. Thank you. Full display. I keep doing... I just hit the cat cam. How did I do that? It went... I don't know how I did that, and that's the more concerning thing. Which may be why my stream has stopped a few times, is I hit some button that just stopped stream. Well, no. That can't be. the full cam screen, but it's empty. True. One day I'll route a camera to her catio and you can just watch her out there. It'll be great. Although I think I can, I think with Windows 11 you can actually turn a phone into a webcam, and so I could just I could actually like walk you and show you it over there. Should be funny. Do we like reverse or yeah, I think we do this. Maybe. And this leg goes like this. Looks a little stiff. Because it's not quite right, but the leg is going out the opposite direction, right? Yeah, that is the right pose. We can tweak it a little bit, though. There might be only so much we can do. Oh, where's my overlay? Oh, because I'm on my gaming one. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know how I did that. I must have hit a weird button. I'm going to have to play around with that and see what I'm breaking and how I'm breaking it. It's because he's leaning the wrong way, isn't he? Like his body. His body should be leaning the other way. Do you 100% have an end stream button you don't know about? Yeah, I don't know why. Honestly, it might just be on my art pad. It might be like one of these buttons. I don't know if there is a shortcut key to end stream. And it might just be bound, happen to be the same thing that's bound to my other thing. Although I think it might just be OBS crashing because it doesn't seem like it doesn't think it's dead. So I don't know. I really have no idea. Okay, there's nothing bound to any keys right now, so it can't be. I don't know. Here we are. Only problem with rotating this again. Yeah, that's much better. But I don't want to rotate it a second time because we're just losing quality here. Every time you shrink and move and all that kind of shit, it just lowers the quality. Yeah, I really don't know why it keeps crashing, though. And I did it twice now. I did try to check a few things. It may have been my chat thing, because that needed an update, so I don't know if... It kind of doesn't seem like it would be, but... Actually, I think I want...
Where's my sword?
I think I kind of maybe want the hand to be going along the top of the blade. So I think it would be this hand goes behind the blade and we move it more like here. There we go. I think that's the pose we're looking for. Let's give him a cape. Actually, let's figure out the flow of let's sketch everything. Let's do a sketch layer. I kind of want like a summoning, not like a summoning circle, but like a magic circle around him. I think would be cool. Have a bunch of runes, right? Gets to have a cape, maybe even like make it more billowy. Kind of make it so it points in his direction, right? Yeah, maybe even could. I can do a little bit more here, and I'm not sure exactly what that is yet, but what kind of location would a Spellblade be in? I feel like most of them I have are like outside. Should he be like in an interior location? Or what are we thinking? What would be cool for a Spellblade to be? Like where Spellblade, you know? Let's look at our other cards. Outside, I guess they're inside, right? But I guess that's the only one is the cleric. I also want... So basically you'd have like this, right? This is like energy. I want something like spiraling around his blade, right? We probably want something just sort of this sort of element looking, pointing in this direction, right? Some sort of line here to guide your eye toward him. Whatever that may be. That almost looks cool as like an explosion. I mean, mages typically are in the mountains, so maybe we just put them in the mountains. So far, at least what we've had. Maybe something like that. Ground plane. That looks pretty cool. I'm still not happy with him. Maybe it's just the sword. Maybe it needs to come back more. No. This is body. I think I know exactly what it is. I think it's this leg. Right here. I think it needs to come out a little farther. I think that's good enough, I guess. I say as I continue to tweak it. Just have to actually maybe back farther instead. Is that better? Maybe. I think it's because he just doesn't have a torso, right? Or he doesn't have a hips, per se. So it just looks weird. It's hard to get a dynamic pose out of him. How far can we lean into this? Quite literally. Let's be dramatic. I guess all of this just needs to be lower. Too much. Too far. I think we do want it leaning though. Just not that much. I may be getting hungry and overthinking stuff, but it's okay. Yeah, I've lost it. It's official. Alright, we're calling it good enough. Alright, at least for now. Until I decide I don't think it's good enough anymore. Alright, let's do the background. What's this guy's ability do again? Oh, it's attack as many times as you want. That's right, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking that through for a second. Thematically as well. That's decent for the cape. Crap. Why do I always do that? Why do I always draw on the wrong layer? No. No. What have I done? Sorry, just making sure the stream was still running. It's a very real problem currently. Honestly, I don't even know if I have any food in my house. I must have food. But I'm not entirely certain, if I'm being completely real with you. I'm curious about something. Aha, interesting. That is how that works. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably be done relatively soon, I think. Just so I can eat and not overdo it. I'm already at what? How long is this stream so far? For some reason I can't find OBS. There it is. Almost 3.5 hours so far. Let's just rough in some colors and then I think I'll call it a day. Control Shift E, 2, enter, G. We want, I think, this color. I think I'm gonna go pretty hard on the lighting in this one, though. I think that's gonna be cool. Maybe it needs to be a different color. I don't know. We'll see. Now it's like colored, it doesn't look as good in my brain, but right, I was trying to pull up mountain for color purposes. Honestly, it might be better to even just pull up the Necromancer because the colors are going to end up being pretty similar, I think. Necromancer PNG. Yeah, because I almost want the sky to be more of this color. Of course, I didn't do this right. There we go. At some point might just have to like go through and update some of the art too, but now that I'm thinking about it, there is some stuff that I think looks bad. Honestly, one of them is the Endling. I think it needs a little bit of love, but a little darker, a little bluer, maybe. All right, I think that's all we're doing for today. Just because I think I need food and it's already been late. Already later than it. Already been late. It's already later than you know, I normally stream. So, okay, everyone, thank you for joining me. I'll be back on Wednesday. I'm trying to figure out exactly what we're gonna do. It might be just more of this. Alternatively, I could work on the next patch for the game. I feel like I need to get more playtesting in. So it could be like one of four things, right? More art, you know, beta stuff, basically. More playtesting. Working on version 1.1.5, which would include, you know, new versions of the old god, that kind of stuff. Or something completely unrelated and working on my website, but I feel like that's going to be as boring as the rule book, so that's probably not something I'm going to do. So I don't mind the art. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I think the art's is just nice. It's kind of just like I get good work done and get to like hang out with you guys. So yeah, anyway, I think that's everything. I'll see you all on Wednesday. And maybe it's even drawing a thumbnail potentially if we decide that this current one isn't working out. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you Wednesday. Actually, sorry, before I leave, let me try pressing a few buttons here and see if I just ruin my stream. No. 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 Okay, I don't know how I did it then. All right, anyway, bye.